free when I started, Ascended Masters. Hi guys, right, so again, if you're new to me, my name's Claire, not Crystal. I'm blunt as fuck. What else do you need to know? I'm here to help the Twinflames. Been helping Twinflames for 7-8 years now. Oh yeah, and it's my YouTube anniversary. I'm not going to make a big deal about that, but it's 7 years. I didn't think it was 7 years. I thought it was like 5 years or something. Marie, where have you been? Have you been one of the ones watching it on the DL? How are you doing? You are Leo Moon, aren't you? Or are you Leo? You're one of the two. I remember that. Or you've got a double Leo going on, haven't you? I'm great, thank you. I've got to be quick because, well, quick for me, but yeah, so basically, guys, that's it. I'm a twin flame healer. I do lots of different shit. I've had the most intense experience ever today. The downloads are hitting me like fuck. The twin flame signs are hitting me like fuck. I'm also attracting a lot of male attention. Not the one I want. But yeah, yeah, wow. I mean, what can I say? When the new moon in Leo hits your 5th house of sex and your Venus, which is love, is in the house of sex, which is why I'm a sexual healer. Well, it's why I heal about sacred sex is what I mean. Do you know what I mean? And it's like the womb healing and everything. Anyway. It's why I'm very playful, because it's also the house of playful energy. Those of you that are here all the time know this. But no, it's fucking mental. Like, seriously, I was like, you'd think I was like walking along fucking maiden next to nothing. There's something fucking America's next door. I'm like, I never get that. I mean, I don't know whether I just haven't noticed before. I'm joking. But seriously, it's like, it's trust me, if you know your astrology, you'll get what I'm saying. But if you don't, go and look at your 5th house energy. And like say, my Venus in Aries, and I've got all the other sort of warrior placements are in like my Gemini and my Aries. And it's why I always say, like, another astrologer once said to me, I'm like Aphrodite and put like what do you call it? Personified. It's like I am passion personified, in many different senses of the word. But anyway, and I also I've done a few recordings like off the cuff when I was walking along the beach. So I'll upload them at some point. And I mean, just like, if you can keep up with me, fine. If you can't, whatever. This is just, it'll be unique for whoever needs to hear it. Like all my stuff. What else was I going to say? Yeah, so something weird with the children though, because that card's still sitting there. And remember, this is about children. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, healing children. I walked past. So anyway, just to cut a long story short, because I filmed a wee recorded video of it, maybe I'm just meant to say here, totally mental. I woke up really early, right? And the only way I can describe it is, it was like the soul family of the twins that are about to come into union. It was like I'd been ripped out my bed to go to a disco. And I'm not like, remember what I said, like I like to just keep where I'm guided to go private. So that's why I understand when other people do that. But that I'll share further down the line about what I meant. But it was really pretty mental. I woke up and I was like guided to something. And I was like, oh. And I used to, enjoy kind of like watching certain stuff when I was in my dark night soul, and it used to help me. And so it was just quite kind of weird that I was like, oh, right. And then anyway, blah, 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 blah. It kind of felt like I was being told that those divine feminine energies. So this is a weird one, actually, because I'm often like, say, healing the divine masculine. It will heal the divine masculine regardless of whether you're a man or a woman, whether you identify as well. But I feel this is for more divine feminines, because it's like, those of you that kind of, I don't say woke up, but it is that. Like, those of you that got it before your twin flame, on a deeper level, that have been waiting quite a long time. I don't like the word waiting, holding space. We don't like the word waiting, but keeping yourself busy while you're getting attention from other people and batting them off. I really do feel some people's twins are like wide awake now, because there's so many cool synchronicities with it. Like I was literally woken up, tapped on the shoulder, and be like, oh, I think you're meant to be here, in internet land. And then whenever I was guided to it, like it was like 5 different people. And by the way, I felt the healing coming in at my back, the heart chakra, long before I even pressed start. And I just literally, that's why my glasses on top of my head. Like I just came in and just pressed go. Right, I'm just trying to remember everything. So anyway, yeah, so it's like people had literally been ripped out of their beds like me, and it was all the same kind of like, and everyone was feeling the same kind of energy as me. So I'm like, this is like this is like the people that are really feeling that high energy of twins coming into union, even if it's not like you, like even if this isn't me, like it's just like feeling, because I feel when people are coming into union. And anyway, so there's something about that. It's like I really did feel it was like that kind of whatever kind of craziness, but also the kind of wildness of it is happening to the other person, or it's amping up. So just for the people that are feeling that, and also that is new moon and Leo energy, it is party vibes. What else? Yeah, so something just happened there. Again, a song came on my Spotify, like quite a few, but I can't, it won't be all of them that's relevant. But oh shit, what was the one before that? Anyway, it was that You Are the Best Thing That's Ever Happened to Me. It's a Ray LaMontagne song, and I mean I love all his songs. And then look, You're the Best Thing That Ever Happened to Me, that fell on the floor as I started. So that's definitely a message from someone's kind of like, look, here's another one behind it. I love it. Oh, that's fucking hell, that's crazy. Because that's just reminded me what the other song was. Oh my God, I love this. I love our telepathic bond. I feel you with me every day. This is what I was saying last night about my experience. But again, this is going to be for somebody that's really going to feel that. I bet you all the bits and bobs of the things that I say, I'm going to answer someone. And the other song that came on was a dance song, and it was like, I've got so much love to give. And it basically just says that, like it says nothing else. And so it's like, it's either kind of someone experiencing what I'm experiencing is like, right, fucking hell, my twin better hurry up, because I have got so much love to give, and people are fucking feeling it, and they're fucking flocking to me like, fuck, I'm not going outside tomorrow. Like, wait a minute, I'm checking, it's the moon in fucking Virgo tomorrow. Oh dear. Let me check. The last time I remember getting male attention, like a bigger way, was I was out for a family. I think it was actually, yeah, it was July last year, and it was my sister's birthday, and it was actually the waiter. Who looked like Chris Hemsworth, by the way. And it was, oh yeah, that's going to mean. And so it's a little bit like how I've described this before. That I was like, he can't be looking at me. And that is the same night. Oh God, stop making me talk about it. But obviously they're going to, because I've got all the love cards. That's how I felt the night I saw my twin flame. I was like to my past, he's not looking at me. He's looking at you. She's like, he is not fucking looking at me. And then when he came over and spoke to her first, I was like, see, I told you he was looking at you. She was like, no, he was asking about you. He asked your name. And I was like, all right. And then he just came over at me. Anyway, but it was like, the same with that waiter. What, you know what I mean? Because it is a compliment if you're like, fuck, he's hot. And then it was my mum and dad were like saying it. So I was like, baby, he's fucking, yeah. And they were like, get in there kind of like, I'm like, no, I love such. I'm joking. I didn't say that. I was like, no, do you know what I mean? Like, fuck, you know what I mean? But it was, do you know what I mean? It was nice. You know what I'm saying? It was nice. But today I'm feeling a bit uncomfortable because it's like yesterday it was the old man window cleaner. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but you know what I mean? And then it was, you know, the last couple of days it's been people saying shit on the thing, and it's just kind of like this magnetic energy that you release when is real. And by the way, it's going to be 144 my time, people in UK when I'm, so let's see what I'm saying. Let's see if I'm finished with these messages, the channeling before I get into the Rumi card. Oh yeah, so the reason I was reminded of that So Much Love to Give song was, did I just show the one? Yeah, because I want to get back together with you. I miss you so much. And it's because it says so much. It just reminded me I've got so much love to give, right? That felt like two separate peoples, or it might be the same persons. I'll never be happy if I can't be with you, but we need to fucking stop somewhere here, guys. I'm so sorry I took it for granted. I didn't understand my feelings in the past. Well, yeah, it does all kind of fit with where divine masculines would be. And thank you. Oh, yes, sun and moon. Oh, my God. And it is Leo, sun and moon. It is Leo, sun and moon. How exciting, Marie. Are you feeling this excitement? Thank you for saying, see, look, you're at it too. Even the women. I mean, Marie doesn't bat for that team. Do you know what I mean? But it's like... So basically, right, so the other one was so Leo moon energy to jump from the fucking sexual kind of fucking passionate vibes to the inner child thing again. inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. But look, this is, oh my God, this is like what happened this morning. This is fucking mental. So it's like, look, that's all the souls. That's the souls that need to wake up. The men, women, whatever you identify as, divine master, divine feminine, whatever the fucking hell, you know, that's like, come on, guys, we're having a party. Like, you need to get, are you coming? Are you one of the ones that are ready? Or are you waiting for the next round? And it's like, even if your twin's not ready, you come in, come on, come and party. Come to the party and they'll come whenever they're ready. In earthly time. Mental. Inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts, right? Oh, and then so when I was when I was walking along the beach, to go back to the child thing, I was just kind of like, why have I taken like hours to leave the house? Like, I was just watching shit on YouTube and I was checking back my own stuff, and I just watch a little bit and I thought, well, this is fucking hours. I can't even watch me talking for fucking hours. Do you know what I mean? And it's fine. Whatever I've said, someone needs to hear. That's the way I'm at now. Do you know what I mean? I've said what I've said, and I'm not checking it to be like, oh, I'm going to enlist it. No, I never deleted any Facebook Lives I've done in the past. I never do that with this. It is what it is. Whatever gets said is meant to be. And actually, I did find the bit where I cried last night, and I was actually kind of like, I want to hug me. Do you know what I mean? But like, seriously, I was like, oh, you know what I mean? That was really, I was in that moment. Thank you for holding space, those that were live. I really did feel that love coming in. Oh, look, I was saying that at 144. I was saying something like that at 144. Again, the messages are coming in really fast. So anyway, the whole point of why I left late, apparently, was because I happened to walk past when a bit of Leo Newman drama was happening. Because remember, Leo is drama. Marie, you must like the drama being Leo's sun and moon. Or the fun, a bit of both. But basically, yeah, this little dog, the cutest little fucking dog, ran up to a kid, right? Now, maybe about 11 or 12 or something, but she must have a feed of dogs because she was screaming blue murder. And anyway, the dad said to the guy that owned the dog, I'm being a bit of a gossip here, but do you know what I mean? It's for teaching purposes, and you don't know these people. And if you do, sorry about that, but I mean, I need to pass on the message. Get your fucking dog away or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Or it was like, you know, get your dog in a fucking weed. I think that was it, to be exact. And I didn't actually hear what he said, but I got the vibe, right? Because another guy was like, you know, said something about like, shut up, you dick, or something. I'm joking. I don't know. There probably was actually something like that, right? It might, so don't quote me on it. But I was like, wow. Like, I walked right as that happened. I thought, now it's not weird because this happens all the time, whether it's the old women's sandals that went out to sea, and I found the other one. I walked along, I was determined, I was like, I need to find this woman's sandals. She can't be walking away bare feet. She was visiting from somewhere else, and like her sandal had fucked off, right? So I found her sandals. Or whether it was the dog, remember the day the dog swam out far away and I just happened to walk past as a fucking woman with about 8 dogs, which, by the way, see if you are a dog walker, like, no offense, but oh look, 8 dogs. And I've put 8. That's funny. The Lionsgate portal. You know, she was crying her out, like, because it was like the dog, she thought it was someone else's dog. She thought it was going to swim away. And I was just like, right, God, come on, sort it out. Like, bring the dog back. I swear to God, the dog fucking swam back right at that minute. And I thought, oh my God. Right. And then I felt guided to go over to the woman and be like, look, I know this is a bit weird. And I'm getting to the point. This is what I've done today as well. And I do not do this. Like, I cannot stress to you, I don't go about telling people what I do. I just don't. And I definitely don't solicit it. You know, I don't kind of I should hand out business card. I don't. I've not even got a business card. Keep meaning to make them, but I think again it's because I only help Twinflames, but there are a lot of Twinflames out and about. Like you say, I do meet them, not all the time, but quite, you know, often enough. But anyway, I'm obviously being guided to help the children more, like what I was sensing. So I'm going to film. I got my friend. I was like, please remind me if I haven't done that, because I want to film something short today, a healing for children, so that I can get the ball rolling with my kids channel. Because this, I'm really doing the build up. This, I just basically, they fucking blurted out my mouth. I was like, why am I saying this? Because normally I just do it silently. Like, you know, when old ladies fall on the bus, I just send them healing, they don't know. If someone's in pain, I walk past, I just send them healing, they don't know. Do you know what I mean? And it's because also it's quite, you know, it's like ego, if you're wanting the credit for it, which I know this can be seen as that as well, but I'm just saying it because I just need to share it, because you just wouldn't fucking believe, along with all the others. Like right before I came on here, I saw, what did it say? I got guided to a motivational video which says, I can do this. And I'm not fucking shitting you. It's an absolute double of someone's twin flame. And it says, I can do this. And it says, I will make it happen. And it's like, it's a motivation. I was like, okay, when? But so that's for someone, but that's going to be it. That's either for you or it's about your person. And yeah, just on all the rest of the madness. And basically, like, so I just said to this man, I said, look, this is going to sound a bit weird. And I said, you know, just tell me, well, I didn't say fuck off because the kid was there. I'm not going to swear in front of the kid and her brother. But I was like, I'm actually a healer. I said, I'm a children's healer. I said, but I do very grounded healing as well. And I said, I'm just going to keep on walking, but and unsteadies on the Spotify. Look at this. Is there anything I don't want to say? I'm a little unsteady. Listen to the song. It's don't know the rest of the words. Kind of makes sense of what I'm saying though. Yes, and so, and I said, I'm just going to walk along, but can I just say, and I did say, let's kind of say a little prayer for you. I said, can I just say a wee prayer? And I thought, well, why did I say it like that? I said, can I just sort of put the thought out? And the guy's looking at me like, because I don't know, you know what I mean? I could tell he was a skeptical, but so that's why I'm like, why did I do that? But it's obviously just pushing me out my comfort zone. But then I realised why I'd done it. It was because I looked in the girl's eyes and I said, and then he started to listen. I said, you know, I'm a counsellor as well. I said, I'm a children's counsellor. I said, I'm not like saying, you know, I'm not trying to business. I was like, I'm just saying that's weird timing and it happens all the time. And he said, well, we actually are, you know, getting support for her. And I felt, and this is where I was like, right, Claire, just shut your face now because, you know, don't. But I kind of thought to myself, well, it clearly isn't working by what I've just witnessed. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just saying, it's kind of like, look, I could probably help that girl in like one session. Do you know what I mean? But I didn't. I thought that's where you just leave it, right? Because you plant the seed, and they would have been running after me like Baywatch, be like, actually, hang on a minute. I've just realised the Holy Spirit spoke through you, and this was a blessing. Nah, they do that, guys. So, but what I done was I just looked at the girl and I said, no, I've said, you know what I need to say. I'm just saying, you know, I can see both perspectives. You know, you're saying get the dog on a lead, but it is a beach, and you know, I'm secretly sort of thinking to myself, if the girl's really that scared, you know, you maybe shouldn't be taking that big of a risk, or you should be kind of guarding even more. You know, it might seem judgmental, but I'm just saying, you know, like you got to see it both sides. And then, and so I walked up, but I looked at the girl and I said, you know, you're safe. You've got your mum and your dad and your brother, and you are safe. And she instantly calmed down, right? Because when I look in people's eyes, I'm also sending healing and unconditional love, but also the nature of the NLP and the hypnotherapy. But again, I've done this before I was trained in that. It's the light course. She instantly calmed down. I even felt like, you know, the dad was like, and the mum had just come out to see, she was kind of like, who's this random woman talking to my husband and my kid? And so she walked away and I could see she was like, oh, that was quite nice. Because again, I wasn't like, here's my card and all that kind of. And then so I walked off and I was just aware that they might come running after me. I don't know if I really even want them to, but they didn't. And then I saw a family friend who's got a bit of a wild dog. So I was like, you know, just to warn you, you know, just watch because that just happened. And then I was telling her about what happened with my niece, because she knows my niece, and it's like, you know, she's a wee character. And I was like, if that doesn't work, that's just my sister and her boyfriend trying to fucking prove that my shit doesn't work or something. But I'm confident because they've not updated me since that she screamed the house down for her bottle. Oh shit, I need to go soon. That means something. Oh shit, I need to go soon. That's some twins are like, oh fuck it, it's time, I need to go. It's like on that card. Because, oh, here we go. Yeah, that was good. That led into it. So basically that happened. Then I seen the guy that's dog, you know, ran up. And when I seen him, I thought, and then they done it again. This is Mercury and Leo. Marie, have you got Mercury and Leo as well as Sun and Moon? Because I've known a few Mercury and Leo people in my time and they're not boring. You know, I mean, you can bring a lot of drama, but they certainly are funny and a lot of warm, fun, bubbly energy. But it's like, it's fucking making me chatty Kathy and fucking telling folk what I do. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, when's this fucking off? This is not me. I'm Mercury retrograde in Taurus. I'm normally quite practical and grounded and don't say what I do. But that's not allowed to happen right now, unfortunately. Yeah, so I spoke to the guy and I said, sorry, I said, that's all that happened. I was like, what did that guy say to you? I said, I'm not being nosy. And he told me. And it was something along those lines, you can get your dog in the fucking lead or something. And then he did. And I was like, oh no, the wee dog's on the leaves, a wee cuddly teddy dog. It's not even a scary dog. Do you know what I mean? And I just said, I could see both your points of view. So clearly it was my it was my Libra in the 11th house, you know, Buddha monk, Tao Te Ching fairness coming in here. Do you know what I mean? To be like, I can see where you're both coming from. This is how I can heal twin flames, guys, because I can see both sides of the journey. Even though, like, listen, if I wanted to go to town with the unfairness of it, I'm pretty sure I could, but I would never do that to the other half of my soul. And actually, like, seriously, I am honest. I'm as honest as I feel is appropriate. But look at this. So anyway, I made that man feel better by having a bit of a laugh and being like, basically I was healing him, but I was healing him in a different way, do you know what I mean? By just having a wee blather. And then even he was like, who the fuck are you? So I kind of feel like in that video, and it's like, oh, I remember the song now. It's like, oh no, I can't. I'm gonna have to wait a minute. What is that song? Okay. If this comes up just from me writing this in, that'd be hilarious. No, it didn't. No, I don't know. I don't know what this thing is. I'll find it one day. But it's a song, it's a dance song where Jesus is walking along and he's just here, like he makes somebody's tits massive. Do you know what I mean? Marie, do you like house music? I'm gonna have to Google this. I think it makes me want to do it or something. It makes me want to do what? No, this is not it either. Oh, for fuck's sake. Anyway, that's what I felt like, because it's like Jesus is walking along healing people. And it's like, that's what I was doing. I was like, yeah, I'm going to heal you by looking in your eyes until you're safe. I'm going to heal you by making you laugh because it's not your fault. And it's like, and then that was it. I don't think there was any more drama. I don't think, but I mean, the day's not over, guys. Right. So then I got led to this morning when I woke up, right? This is the 6th year of the lovers. That's why there's a lot of lovers getting together. There's strength, and it might not be right now, you might be in the next week, but it's this year is the year of lovers. So the divine lovers have to get together. Otherwise, they're saying the divine lovers have to get together. At some point, as I'm being drawn, it's a picture of my mum and dad's old wedding photo, actually. So union. There is strength in doing nothing. Wait, what have you been forcing, and how can you let go of outcome? So again, that's for divine feminines, regardless what energy you are in. Like, you are not meant to be taking action, you know. So the people that are feeling tempted to reach out to their twin, no, you'll know who that is if that's you. You're not meant to be doing that. Okay. So whoever made more of an attempt to contact the other, or just made it clear that you like them more than, you know, because it's different for different people. You're just meant to be you're just meant to be fucking emitting the sexual vibes that other people are feeling, fun, playful, or like say you'll be noticing what I'm saying, basically. And again, it is more heightened for me because of what I do, but it's also because it's hitting my planet of love. So it's just a little bit too much to be honest, but this is what it's been like actually for the past year. But that was like, it's just I'm just finding it funny. So did my mum yesterday, if you listened to the live yesterday. Right, and then look at this, right? And then this card caught my attention, take the lead, and that's the Emperor. I was like, see if that flashed up again and told me the battery's low, that would be hilarious. And a song came on this morning that I'm not going to say what song it was because that's too much, but it was basically a song that I asked something, and then I was like, and then this song came on, and I was like, and it's about returning of something, and it's quite a big, sign for me. Take the lead, the Emperor, the divine masculine, whether this is you or the other person, is being guided to take the lead, and the divine feminine is like, just you know, keep doing you and keep focused, because that's the thing about this, is it's like, you might feel like, oh, something's about to happen any minute, but you could just be picking up the excitement, deep connection, trust your inner voice. As I said about Buddha, and I've just picked up Buddha, increased awareness, master Buddha. Right, I can't whatever. Right, let's do the Rumi card, because I was actually meant to be in my group at 2. So girls, telepathically, I'm on YouTube. I did tell you that before, that if you're looking for me, if you're really fucking choking on the fun, come on YouTube, and then we'll just do that a bit later. See what I mean? The people I work with are so chill. Because in the past, if I have attracted anyone that was too demanding or kept judging me how I was like, I'm sorry, but I think our contract's over. You were here to rub me up the wrong way. So I was like, look, you don't like it, you fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Didn't say that to anyone, but God just made sure they were pushed out of my life, and it's probably people that go like that. And that's no one in particular. There's quite a lot of people. And if they've got the time to sit through 3 and 4 hour and 5 hour lives, then I don't know what to say to you. Anybody that doesn't actually like what I do and isn't on the twin flame path, you probably ought to find something better to do with your time. Right. So, blessing of Al Hakim 40. See how my sass comes out, I'm just like, just saying, you know what I'm saying? Let love transform. 14. I know that the 14th, like Valentine's, obviously Valentine's Day, but I mean, like, actually 14th of February is very significant for quite a few clients that I work with. Like, I can think of actually 2 women that I know of, 2 close women that, like, we're both friends, where that will connect with either being their birthday or their Divine Masculine's birthday, and obviously just the fact that it's Valentine's Day. So 14, let love transform. 14th of August, because that's just because that's within the full moon energy, so that would be the Sunday. It feels like it's going to be significant for like a union or something further happening there. Again, but remember all these dates, by the way, because I'm firing them all out. It's like the full moon, and this is basically the full moon period. And, right, I'll read both these cards, right? So, girls, I'm here. I don't know, I'm shouting at the phone. They'll hear me. They'll just be like, where the fuck is she? She must be in there. Right, so I'm feeling good, thank you, really good. I'm a lovely Scottish soul sister. It's so good to hear. I know, Marie, by the way, I'm actually coming down your way. So I think, yeah, I'm planning to. So I'll tell you if I'm coming down. Because remember when I was nearby before, and it was like I was really near. And it was just I told you so last minute, maybe me. So yes. So anyone else that is kind of in England, well, not anywhere in England, it's a big fucking place, guys, but just provided I actually know, like I know, you know, Marie is a soul sister and has yes, you've invested in me over the years and you support me and everything, and just like I was saying I'll meet up with Charlotte too. So if I'm not thinking anyone else, and then all the other people that they know I've said, because obviously I've got to see my family in that, and I think it's so funny because it's like I've not even looked at the change it, but I think I am going because I'm like, see what I mean? I'm acting as if I'm teaching you. I'm acting as if, and then it comes about. Right. So if it's meant to be, if you're applying that to other stuff. Right. So I love it and I hate it all. The Leo energy, yeah. All at the same time. I hear you. Yeah, I'm so heavy Leo, it's insane. Oh, yeah, because you know the other thing I noticed, right? My friend, did I say this? I'll see, like, I record voice notes on my phone to myself. Sometimes I record them and it's like I feel like I'm writing chapters in my book. And then sometimes I record them. I'm not gonna lie, I record them for him. I've got about fucking 100 million, and there's no way he's gonna have time to get through all. But it's just like, Jimmy, I really just record them talking to myself. But and I just, because I like, in case I forget, because just so much shit happens. But basically, oh, it's a film. Oh, look, and this is Marie. This is so funny. I love this. This is so relevant to what I'm about to say. Well, basically, that's what I was making a recording of. Was I was saying, oh, it's my best, one of my best friends, school friends that, you know, with the I don't see her that much. Like sometimes it can be like once a year. Sometimes I might, in the pandemic, I didn't see her for like a couple of years, but you know, very Leo rising, and we really connected because at school people were just so fucking jealous of that. This would be funny if she watches this in the download, but people used to be really fucking jealous of that friend. And so I didn't know her too well when I first met her, but it was when we were all at the stages of, like, you know, I would, like I said, I would attract a lot of attention from guys, but I was so shy that I just kind of, I now know it was my dyspraxia, but do you know what I mean? It's like yeah, anyway, and the reason why I knew is because they would tell me when I got friends, I was like, I really fancied you, and not people. Well, yeah, actually, that is relevant for one of them. But like, I really fancied you at primary, or I really fancied you in first year, blah, blah, and I'm just like, really, fucking hell. And so that's gonna be relevant to people if you've met twins that young, which there is. I know a couple of people in here. Where the fuck was I going with that? See what I mean? This is just like, it's coming in so fast, but I'm just like letting it really flow. Oh yeah, the birthday thing. And I realised that that particular friend, so that's relevant though, because she gets a lot of jealousy and she's went for her dreams, and I'm really proud of her. And I was just a bit like a guy. I was just like, yeah, she is pretty, and she has got an amazing body, and people don't like her because of it, and she's a fucking lovely person. You don't get that too much. You know what I mean? It's like a fucking triple threat, isn't it? So then all the girls will hate you. By the way, that ain't me. Ain't got the perfect body. Definitely haven't got the whatever else I just said. Maybe, you know, maybe I will be. Well, fucking people's cups of tea out there, let me tell you. But do you know what I'm saying? It's like, but I'm comfortable with myself either way. But back in the day, I would have had quite nice, but I would have been, you know, and I wouldn't have really have appreciated it as much. But to just love yourself, whoever you are, man, woman, whatever you identify as. Because your twin will love you just as you are as well. And but yeah, it's not her birthday. That the long and short of it was I was being shown her birthday's actually September, the 12th of September, which was making her a Virgo, but she's got a Leo rising, so I was getting confused, right? And then they were like, and I was like, wait a minute, my best friend that I refer to, that actually really pretty much the only person that I would allow to heal me these days, and who healed me when I said I felt a pain in my shoulder that I know was connected to my twin, which I don't fucking, because it'll be something emotional or somewhere in him, and then I was feeling it physically, and then I had to get the healing to heal him. Because my friend saw like dark, it was like dark energy. So it's fucking great. This is, I'm sort of enlightening you a little bit to what it's like, the energy is real. Obviously, Marie, you know this is real. And also because it was at the top of my here, like that's the heart chakra and the throat chakra, I would say. So it's like, yeah, something emotional and kind of something that would affect somebody's feet. It could be anything actually. It might not even be recent. It might have been like from like absolutely ages ago. It could even be childhood, because I'm talking about, oh yeah. Anyway, or maybe something similar, because I said about when the teacher told me, she didn't tell me shut up, but that was the vibe. Watch the live. She told me to be quiet because I was talking too much, and then it affected me fucking later in life. Sorry, it doesn't affect me now quite clearly. But yeah, it's her birthday, and I thought that's like literally the best friend that I see, the only one that really I want to hang out with most of the time. Like that I see most of it, stuff like that. How weird. So it's like basically someone's right in front of your face and you've missed it. See how I got that? That's what they were trying to tell me. Because although both these friends I consider best friends, it's like that is somebody that I'm literally hanging out a lot of the time, and would, you know, very interested and just more on the same page. I just thought that's kind of weird. And then also it's the fact that the 12th of August is the full moon. So there's all of that in that. But there was that was picking up on the confusion again of the people that have thought someone was their twin, and it actually turns out to be, no, it's not this, but you need to turn around and it's that person. Don't know who that's about, but that is going on for some people. But it's not me, because I've literally got no male friends unless they're my friends' boyfriends or husbands, which I've made it clear how I feel about people that do shit like that. Anybody that I've ever said, I wouldn't leave her, I'd leave me alone with my felly if I had one. You know what I mean? We all know one of them. Which usually, like, say with that friend I was just talking about, or I can think of another girl that I've not seen for years, but she's stunning. Absolutely stunning. One of the nicest fucking people ever. And you know, you just say, like, I say all the time, oh my god, you would definitely fancy her. Like, even me, you know what I mean? You just feel, but you can, if you're confident in your own self, you're not bothered. That's why I say I've never been bothered about anything like that. And you know what I mean? And it's when you love yourself, you won't be bothered. You know, you won't be bothered, even if you are like, oh, I'd like to be my ideal way, or blah 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 blah. Anyway. We got all that out? I think we have. Right. So yeah, the full moon's big times. Sacred Phoenix Heart 21, something come full circle. That's going to be significant as well for someone, like a birthday, anniversary, a union. These are union readings. So the lover and the beloved, 35. Can we actually just get the one that I pulled though? 40. I think that's all the stuff that hit me, because I've slowed down. Sacred Union, surely don't explain that. These are union readings. That was pretty cool. Oh, 88 might be a significant thing. Oh, 88! 88 and I paid the title! Oh, God, I love it. Could you keep up with this, people? If this happened to you like this, could you keep up with it? I'm interested. I've never met anybody that comes in this fucking fast. And I know a lot of people in this journey, and they even very talented people, and they even say, hey, like, fuck, it's fucking mental. I'm like, I know. They trained me well, though. The people that are meant to keep up will keep up. Right. 40. So, Sacred Soul Sister went past that again. Right. Did I read everything that Marie said to me? I bet I like everything, to be fair, but a lot of people assume I do because my surname is House. Is that when I said Funky House? Oh my god, that's so funny. Funky House is my favourite, but I also like Grease music, like 50s music and love songs, and yeah, I can't think of what else. I don't know. There's 80s. Oh my god, 80s. Any 80s song. Full moon day before my birthday. Hit me up then, girls. Yes, I will. If I'm coming down, I will. But I am. Soon. Right, so 40. Blessing of Al-Hakim. Sell your cleverness and buy bewilderment. Cleverness is opinion. Bewilderment is vision. Rumi. The gift of wisdom, the blessing of Al-Hakim, gurgles up from your heart. Her blessing is evoked by life, like the laughter of a babe, joyfully responding to the playful tickle of the mother's hand. Children again, remember this is a new moon of children and a child. Wisdom can make divine sense of anything, especially of that where logic is blinded. How I revere the blessing of Al-Hakim, of wisdom, for she's precious and welcome to me now, and always the dear friend who brings such peace. Nah, there's no point. I was going to get myself up on the telly, but I mean, I've not even really got time to fucking bother. Where am I? Why am I not? Oh, there I am. A blessing of divine wisdom of Al-Hakim is being ministered to your soul, watched over by Rumi himself. This is so messy. Wait a minute, I'm just checking what kind of mess is in the back now. You can't really see it's fine. It is a special gift of healing, prophecy, insight, and the capacity to surrender any impatient claim for what you cannot yet have. Oh, see, again, that's the card that I showed that it's like, wait, you know what I mean? Basically, some of you are feeling the pull of somebody wanting to reach out to you, and some of you won't have as much patience as others, and you'll not, but you'll do what's meant to happen. But just remember, bear in mind what I've said before about you can't get that moment back. So just believe in the other person that they'll do it when they're ready. This is, wait a minute. Even if they feel like they need you to do it, like you have to try, you have to really tune in, and that's why that Buddha card. Because look, divine masculine, Jesus, look, oh my god, fuck. Wow. Right, for fuck's sake, who likes house? What is that song? What's that song? Well, I'll pin it below, but that's like what that video that I was just saying. I can hear it, but I just don't know what it's called. Look, he's crossing his fingers. That's like when I said that day. I made everybody think I didn't feel the same, but I was lying. Or I did actually genuinely think I didn't like you, but turns out I was lying to myself, and the feelings have resurfaced. It's not really funny because it can be pretty shit for people. So let's have some, look at this. Let's have some empathy. But come on, it is a bit funny the way I channeled it. I'm open to see. I said this earlier as well. I'm open. It turns out by the way, it turns out I'm one of these laughing women that I keep getting led to. Someone's going to be like, I just keep getting guided to this laughing woman that talks about something called Twinflames. I don't know if I fucking one, but it's pretty funny. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. Oh dear. Yeah, forgiveness. You're on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible that time. That might actually be quite literally about father healing or something for someone. Are any of my girls in my membership here yet? A blessing of divine wisdom of Al-Hakim is being ministered to your soul, watched over by Rumi himself. This is soul medicine. It's a spiritual gift of healing, prophecy, insight, and the capacity to surrender any impatient claim for what you cannot have yet. Oh, I read it. But I read it again. Somebody did it again to reiterate. As you receive this gift, this blessing which happens at a soul level, your attitude to life becomes more curious, open, still, and receptive. You no longer have to drive the unfoldment of your desires into form. See, like force it. You shouldn't even force it in. You rest in assurance that your daily application of effort is enough, and so is your surrender. Mental anguish is soothed, and you're able to accept the unfathomable nature of divinity and its expression of itself as life. You become comfortable with the reality that the price of being close to the divine is the giving up of your need to always understand. From this place of increasing stillness, great activity will flow. And what they're saying to me is it's like how you can see the bits that I'm like, yeah, don't know, I know it, I just feel it, I know it. And I'm really strong with that. So don't feel like you have to be that sure about it. I am, when it comes to certainty. It's like I said to my sister yesterday, imagine you went to an unconfident hypnotherapist who's literally planting the seed of belief in you. If I was like, or even a shaman, anything that I do, a counsellor, yeah, I kind of think it's sort of all right at this. I'm not really sure I'm going to be able to help you. I think you might still leave feeling like shit and you've just handed over your hard-earned cash. No, it's not going to fucking work, guys. Do you know what I mean? And it is just funny that I went from being somebody that didn't like myself, didn't love myself, to unconditionally loving myself, being fully confident. It's like I said, and I'm fucking 10 times 100% to the max today because of all the Leo. So give me a break, right? Give me a break. This what happens with no man. Right, come on, you're in the... How have we... What's happened there? I can't even remember what I said where it's been relevant, but we'll come back to it. What do you mean? Are you on that journey? Have you had your heart broken? Right. But I'm hearing you. Do you know? I'm hearing you. You become comfortable. Yeah, basically what I'm saying is if I can, be following my purpose and sitting here doing this with big bags under my eyes, that's probably why. Probably because I was crying last night. No, I'm just always there. Then anything is possible. You know what I mean? You become comfortable with the reality that the price of being closer to divine is the giving up of your need to always understand. From this place of increasing stillness, great activity will flow. That's divine feminine, being in your divine feminine energy, regardless of whether you're a man, woman, whatever you're identifying, especially on this journey. If you are divine feminine, you have to be in your divine feminine energy of flow, creativity, to allow the masculine, as I'm being drawn to that thing that looks like a yin yang thing over in that building, to be in their masculine energy. So you shall become capable of being the surrendered vessel to the guiding divine hand. And truly, it's weird though, because with me, like I'm in both because I'm in divine feminine energy for my own situation, but I'm also in divine masculine energy a lot right now because I'm stepping up as a leader to help other people. So it's a bit of a weird situ, but yeah, it's a lot of fire because fire is masculine energy, but I've got a lot of fire. I've also got a lot of water, which is divine feminine. Right. And truly great contributions to the human soul evolving can occur through you. So much will simply emerge, erupt, pulsate and emanate out of you, and yet you will feel within as though you're doing nothing at all, even while so much is happening through you. And that's why they're getting me to describe what happened to me. I'd literally just fucking walked out the door and all that shit's kicking off. They're going past the dog stuff and all that. And I've just been, I'm just walking past being me, and I'm like, oh, that's why I left at this time. Such holy paradox shall become your daily experience, okay? And I started off by saying this is my daily experience, not that crazy, but pretty much. You may feel unexpectedly, perhaps, that in some ways your vision for your life and purpose, your divine passion, is clearer than ever before, and in other ways completely unknown to you, and discovery yet to be made. That is as it should be. Wisdom bestows upon us in the same capacity to work with the opportunities that are right before us, to release situations and circumstances that have passed, and to allow the future to take its shape according to its ineffable timing of life itself. This oracle comes with special guidance for you. This is an exciting bit when it gets to that line. If you are uncertain about an issue in your life, be at peace. Oh, that connects to the recorded reading in the green top, or I don't know, one of them. This is divine healing that can occur most readily in the unknowing. Into the unknown. Follow the sacred honouring ritual and know that all is indeed well, beloved soul. Perhaps you're journeying very deep indeed, and your allegiance to the intellectual mind is softening in favour to allegiance of your heart knowing, divine feminine, divine masculine within you, within your connection. You may find yourself craving different company with different interests, that's spiritual awakening, or finding the world of opinions and debate rather less to your liking and the worlds of creative expression more nurturing, nourishing, and to your essence. That's why people keep getting guided to here and they're like, I don't know why I'm watching this, but I can't stop watching it. Used to get all the time in the Facebook Live, so I'm used to hearing that. If this is the case, this oracle comes as confirmation to trust in the changes you feel within. In any and all ways, no matter how insignificant or dramatic they seem, Leo, know that they are seedlings of new way that shall grow from one step into an entirely new and more sacred orientation in your life. You will not necessarily have any idea how that will happen or what it will look like. This matters not. The acorn becomes the oak because that's its innate destiny. There's that word again. It happens without any active participation apart from a willingness to grow through life. So it is with the precious blooming now happening within your soul, to know less can bring the greatest gift and blessing of all, to be able to love and therefore live more freely. Oh God, this oracle comes with more special guidance to bring you peace. Look to the old ways, to the ancient wisdom teachings that run, and I've mentioned Buddha, Jesus, the Tao Te Ching. I don't always mention. And I've just felt somebody's throat chakra shit. Fucking hell, man. Seriously, sending love to whoever this is. Quite a few people, because that just really I'm sending that to you if you're open. So if you're watching this live or on replay, I'm sending it. Right. The old wisdoms teach us cycles of timing, of letting go and allowing for new life to happen, and the greater intelligence and scheme of life to which we must surrender if we're ever to know a moment's peace. I'm like, oh shit, I think I shaved my armpits. You can't really see when you're on here. I think I've noticed before. I usually do, but I didn't. The fire in your belly is a beautiful aspect of you. Just let it be the breath that swirls around and through the heart that ignites it. Not the passing huffing and puffing of the impatient mind. Oh my God, that really totally connects to the other card. For when the fire in your belly is fanned by the breath of the heart, you shall have peace and one dynamic movement, restful stillness, soul-inspired action, which I just jumped on here. You shall become one with the living holy paradox, and the healing power of your love shall know no bounds. Right, so listen up to these words, or say aloud. I call on the divine presence that loves me unconditionally, and I surrender into your wisdom. Bless me now with the ability to accept your grace and your bounty and your gift of my life and all its mystery. Help me learn and grow that I may realize the love that lies within all, including my own being. May I dwell in the loving mystery of sacred compassion. I call upon the wisdom of the ancient ones, those who love me unconditionally and know truth. May your power and knowledge calm my mind and ignite my spirit. Here's that other card. Nah, I don't know where it is. So that I may be one with love, empowered in peace, purpose, so be it. You've completed your sacred honor and ritual. And I'll read the other one. And wait a minute. They'll know, but I'm just going to tell. Oh, I think it's 222. I'm just laughing. I love you too. I'm responding to my girls. Right. 222. Oh, and it's 222. That's funny. 222 is love and partnership and balance. Right. Right. As we're about to read the card, I was looking at Valentine's Day. See, it's not all about romantic love. It can be soul family love and past life love. Right. But that is actually very relevant to Twinflames too. Right. So 14. Sacred union again, Kumita. And these are union readings. Can you imagine if I was like this every day? I'm not. I'm really not. Marie, are you like this every day? This Leo Moon and Star. Are you like this? Are you this excited every day? I'm jealous if you are. This is why I love Leo Moons. I've got Leo mid-heaven though, so I could just be happy with that. But this is, mind you, I have got a Sag moon, so it's next. I'd say it's the next best thing to ask. I was meant to be Sagittarius moon, but I think Leo moon is the best. It's the most fun. I like Leo moon better than Leo sun for some reason, but yeah, right, okay. So let love transform. The spring of love arise to transform the dust into a garden. The call is heard from the heavens, and the bid the wings of the soul to fly. The sea becomes filled with perils, the dry land receives the water of life, the stone becomes a ruby, and the body becomes all soul. Love is my medicine, intelligent medicine. It takes death and it makes a passageway into greater life. What genius is this? A genius that will render anything and everything as a pathway to life. I have found a bench upon which we may be seated. Nay, not a bench, a love seat. It's carved of precious ruby. It sits under the gentle shade of an ancient tree that thrives in love's garden. Come sit with me, beloved, as we let the whispers of the great beloved penetrate our hallowed ears, carried upon the sweet afternoon breeze. That's like when I do the ones when I guide you when I ask you to call on your twin flame, like to the higher self. As the sun begins to set the colours become vibrant, even if we are deaf to the beloved's tender whispers, we shall not be blind, we shall not be captured by the vivid display of the beloved's artistry and transported into peace. And thank God this is a bit of a shorter card. And then I'm going to fire some love cards, like quick before I go. Right, so this oracle comes to you as a living spiritual gift. Whether you realise it or not, you have triumphed. You have blossomed. There's that word again. It's a different one I'm reading, I think. Succeeded, cast aside that which was unworthy and taken up love's way. Wow, that's the karmic clearing that's been going on, or still needs to for some people. How much delight there is. And you just always need to be discernment, because unfortunately, when you are on this path, there's always people lurking. Hopefully it does fucking stop at some point. I don't think it stops until you're actually in union with your twin flame. And then you've even got the other kind of weird shit that comes with that. So fun, isn't it? But you won't care. That's what I'm always told. And that's what I know. So you actually literally won't give a shit. You won't give a shit what anybody. You think, well, look at it. Does it look like I give a shit? Like I'm helping people and healing people. And I always say, like, I try to be as mindful, but it's just kind of, it's just, this is what I'm here to do. Right. How much delight there is from all those that walk this way of love, of life, to find another precious companion in their midst. You're welcome into this world where love finds a way. There is nothing impossible for love. I said something like that earlier. It is not bound by the mind, and because of this, all manner of miraculous grace works through it in endless creative variety. I finished the live stream saying expect a miracle, which is the energy of the next full moon. We're only in the new moon though, guys, so you got to be patient. That's a couple of weeks away. It's not actually a couple of weeks, is it? Because it's like the 12th. It's not that far away. Nah, a couple of weeks. The great beloved is a show-off. If you know astrology, you'll know how funny that comment is. When you've got a Leo midheaven, you're meant to be a show-off with your work. Hey, I'm owning it. I even owned it when I wasn't as confident as what I am now, weirdly. The great beloved is a show-off, creating with such genius as to be breathtaking. By the way, thank you to the new woman. Hello, Bird. Thank you to the new woman. And it said something about being stoned, actually, but thank you for what you said, because that really made me smile when I woke up, because you said something about, I can't remember what you said now. You said, well, I'm going to actually, because it really that did, but see what I'm, oh shit, yeah, see what I mean? That's backing up what I said, because that's another divine feminine or divine masculine saying something lovely, appreciating me. But she did make a comment on the way out. So it's like, it's people feeling my Venus. And my Venus has always been there, guys. And I feel like I've just been fucking ignored. Not ignored, but not appreciated in the way. Right, for fuck's sake, where is it? You're very beautiful and sweet. And I felt that was, thank you. I felt that was accurate. I don't know about the beautiful thing. Beautiful is in the eye of the beholder, but it's like I felt like you meant beautiful soul, is it? It was like you sweet. I am very sweet. I fucking am very sweet. But if somebody takes a piss, you'll know about the other side. Do you know what I mean? That's how divine feminine should be, in my eyes. It's just some divine feminines will just show the sweet side, and they'll not be showing the, well, shit, I wouldn't get on the wrong side of her. But it's like, say, if someone gets the wrong side of me, they've really fucking done wrong. Do you know what I mean? You've definitely gone full Leo, 100%. I love it. When the moon's in Leo, it's like, come on, it's showtime. Right, so we were able to remain always in the heart. It's like, yeah, honestly, my twin flame is like that as well. I often wonder if he's got a midheaven like, because that would fit with me thinking he's got the same right. I might be wrong though, but wherever it is, it's definitely going to be. Oh no, wait a minute. Yeah. Somewhere extra anyway. Right. There is nothing impossible for love. It is not bound by the mind, and because of this, all manner of miraculous grace. I just read that bit. The Great Beloved is a show. Oh, I fucking read that bit too. We were able to remain always in the heart. We would constantly be breathless. And I'm fucking breathless. That's funny. And a fit of appreciation and so great. Yeah, because it's like I'm bursting with fucking happiness. Again, I would refer to you. You would think I'm fucking hiding the guy in my room, and I'm not. But when I am, I will trick you so bad, and it will be funny. I could literally be 90 by the time that happens. And it's happening. I'm going, great, I'm getting older, you know what I'm saying? Were we able to remain always in that? And that is, by the way, I think I keep mentioning that because that is a weird thing, isn't it? If you've known someone when you were young and feeling hot, and maybe you're hot and you didn't realize you were hot, and then it's like, I've actually got shitloads of wrinkles. I keep, you know what I mean? It's like I'm not the way I want to be, and I've got grey hair. So thanks for that, for taking that. You know what I mean? I think that is like, I don't know if there's actually people my age that this you know, gets this sort of shit happening, or whether I'm talking about people that are older that have, connect, you know, that is even stronger than, because I keep being drawn to my mum and dad's wedding picture. That's really strange. And they're like in their later 60s, you know what I mean? So, right. We were able to remain always in the heart. We would be constantly breathless in a fit of appreciation and so great. Truly, there would be not even be a sliver of emptiness through which fear could enter. And that's why, you see, I'm a good vessel for keeping people high vibe. It's like, there is no room for doubt and fear here. I'm not saying I know 100% what's going on in everyone's connection and what the fuck's even going on in mine, but I'm just like that, you know what I mean? I'm maybe doing this. What's today's necklace? She asked. If she's wearing a feet. Oh, I knew you'd be wearing that as well. No, it's just it's just a wee cheapy one I got at H&M. It's an eagle. It's an eagle. So yeah, it's not really a phoenix. I do want to get a sort of phoenix one, but yeah. What does this mean? It means an avenue for divine fulfillment has been found. You're being given the power of spiritual success. Your heart's yearning shall manifest itself, but you must comply according to the law of love. What does that mean exactly? I'm intrigued. I've never read this. Do not attach yourself to the form that your resolution and success shall take. Why would we seek to limit love's creative genius thus? No, instead, trust that it will be magnificent perfection, literally the work of great genius. I know what this is about. It's the fact that I've come on here like a fucking runaway train. I do it now and again though, but it's like I've come on here like a runaway train, you know, fired out all the shit. I'm like, right, okay, in case I don't get up to uploading those wee videos and blah blah blah, right? And I'm not, and I know that some people are like, oh my god, fuck, she got ADHD or something, man? That's fucking, yeah, I have, right? But I've got the one where it's like sloth mode where you can't get off the couch. I've not got the one where you're bouncing off the walls. Sorry if I offend anyone, but I feel like I can say it like that blunt because I've got it. I might be wrong. I might be speaking out of turn, but just saying. But basically, because many people with ADHD, whatever type you've got, are incredibly amazing entrepreneurs, can really actually end up being fucking billionaires because of their amazing ideas. Yeah, but it's a lot of energy. Do you know what I mean, that you need to channel in the right way? So, but yeah, I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm just like, but I do also feel it's about the people because of the throat chakra energy, that it's like, just speak from your heart. And yeah, there might be a lot of fucking words vomit and words, and you might have to actually share about the anxiety feelings that, you know, I think that's why they made me share about that I used to go through that all the time. And not so much anymore, but it can happen, which is why, and just watch last night's live if you got fucking 4 hours and 20 minutes or so. I think it was actually 4 hours and 36 minutes, so it was 36 again, I didn't notice. But yeah, it's about just speak from your heart, you know, because those of you that have been too in your head need to speak from your heart. So I know that'll land with the people it's meant to. Detach yourself from expectations of timing. I think I make that clear all the time, even if you feel like gonna be today, it's gonna be this week, it's gonna be like, you don't know, just be open. The harvest will be at the best time when the ripeness is just right, so utterly juicy and sweet. You shall know with certainty that this way, the best way, not a moment sooner, would have been perfect, nor a moment later, which is probably why in my own situation, I've been told by several different people, it's going to be so mind-blowing. However it is that it happens that me and him have a conversation again, which would take a miracle, but the miracle will occur. I'll be completely sure. So I don't even really like me, but I'm like, all right, okay. Which is probably why I've always resonated with right in the middle of an ordinary life. I always get it wrong. Love gives you a fairy tale, something like that. Absolute trust is the best way to adhere to the law of love. This gives you rather some energy to spare. Perhaps that might have otherwise been engaged in perpetuating worry or doubt. I felt something in my head there. Well, I'm so happy to see that you're twiddling your thumbs and wondering if you're not going to worry. If you are just going to surrender and trust, then what exactly will you do with yourself? Well, of course, you can just live your life, but perhaps you may want to dance barefoot and wild with me upon the cool sand. At which I wasn't dancing, but I was walking along, and I was joking with my membership that only yesterday, wasn't I? That when a song, what song was it? When a song came on, I felt like Sandra Bullock in The Proposal. So maybe I'd say that's very Twinflamey. It's very romantic anyway. So you might want to watch that. But it's the bit where she's that, oh, it was because it was that song. It was, yeah, I'm not going to sing it, but it was like, get low. Do you know, it was like get low, and I was like, oh fuck, I want to start dancing the sand, and I'm certainly fucking not doing that. And then I was just joking at the end, being like, I'm feeling like all this fucking energy, and that song has just come on. I'm like fucking Sandra Bullock out of the so that's funny. But yeah, so I wasn't dancing, but I was walking barefoot in the sand at midnight under the fullness of the harvest moon. So again, there's another reference to the full moon. The card last night spoke about full moon, and this is talking about the moon. Right, so here is the sacred honor and ritual, and then I'm going to fire out the... No, I'm actually... Right, please remind me in case I forget. I'm going to read that last. I really need a pee as well, guys. So I'm going to read that last, but I'm going to fire some of these love cards. And then, girls, I will come into the group. I mean, who's actually, we obviously don't say people's names, keep people's anonymity, but who's actually coming to the thingy? Because there's only usually a couple of you that are live. So, like, say in the messenger, don't say here. I'll probably not look till I finish anyway. Right, so this is going to be specific messages for a few people out there. Obviously, it's not going to be everyone. Can you post here when you're... Yes, I will do. I'll just like that. That was one of them. That was one of you just saying, let me know when you're... see what I mean? This is connected because my throat is fine. And then it's like I've just... it does feel like there's something stuck in my throat. So... right, so for whoever this is that I'm picking up on, either it's you or it's your twin flame, and it's like saying it could cover a few different people. What is it that will we just do like that? Because I love doing it like that, where it's like I'll just put myself totally. I put myself out the way. Well, obviously, I'm totally unique in that way. God speaks through me. And I use my own experiences, you see, and then I anonymously, because people would describe channeling as you have to put yourself completely out the way. But the channeling of that kind of channeling is what I'm about to do now. I'll try it, where I'll just put myself completely out the way, right? And what does this person, a man, woman, whatever you identify as, but no, this is a man. I'm not going to, this is a man wants to say to you. Fuck's sake, come on, guys. That is really goddamn funny. And that's... Oh, fuck, that's so funny. I can't even laugh. That's so funny. And I need to pee, though, so I don't want to pee myself on a Facebook Live. I'm not very like you. Oh, my God, that's hilarious. Because I always say I don't like using this term for sex. So there's something in that. I don't like using that. Look, right, okay. I can't do it. Oh my God, see what's happening. This is fascinating. I'm going to put myself out the way. This is not me. It's okay, Claire. This is not me. I want to make love to you over and over again. I tried to put myself out the way as much as I could, but someone wants to say that. That's very clever though, because there's not many things that I can't say. I don't like that. I just don't know. It just makes me cringe. I'd be like, just change the wording. I'm terrified of being vulnerable with you. In case I get hurt, I'm sorry. Oh, I can feel it on my leg. I'm terrified that you're moving on from me. And I'll get in touch very soon because of that. People fucking getting their kill. Oh, that's hilarious. And also with the same message, oh, I'm being drawn to not a love then. To go with that. Reach for the stars. So that person's proud of you, whatever you're doing. But they're doing things in all moderation. They're taking their time with something. This is feeling like last night again. Again, I do feel this is like certain waves. And they're accepting disappointments gracefully. I feel this person's disappointed with himself. And oh my God, look at that. See what I mean? This is really good. This is karmic. This is for someone that may be finishing karmic things, but this is also like, look, address your addictions. They're addressing things, and it might, I feel that it could even be like that. I think that's a sex addiction, actually. Or it's like smoking or something like that, because it's, yeah, I can tell because we're in the, yeah. It's like where somebody's just been cutting about in the lower chakras far too much and too much energy. And it's like they really had to kind of calm down that energy. Because you and I were too young. Yep, definitely making sense there. Like being able to see. It kind of, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me when I said that I had that electrician at my house one day. It's an older man. I couldn't let you get close to me. And he said, he very candidly, just totally my type of person, was like, back in the day, like if somebody turned up the door, even if I was going out with someone and they're putting it like I would have. He went, but now I love my wife so much. Cindy Crawford, I don't think he said that. He said somebody could come up to me, I'd be like, no. And I was just kind of like, that's the dream. I'm going to pass it on to the sisters that these guys do exist. I couldn't let you get close to me. I think that just came out a few times. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. Again, that just ties in. I want you. Yep, I'm talking you. I'm telling you, it's fucking major sex vibes. But it's like now this person has managed to get a handle on that sexual energy and clear the energy of where it was too much and clear the attachments to other people. But it's like they're now like, this is actually okay. That I've got this, but right, I'm burning desire, this passion that I do just have to have this person right now, because that is not wrong, it's not bad, it's actually really very healthy, and it's how I want to express my love. Because yeah, I'm just going to close my eyes because then I push myself out of the way. This is why that first card came up, because this is where a lot of men, especially, yeah, just men can get, women too, but men can get really hard on them. Can be very hard on themselves. So fucking put then you, because it's like, oh God, that's wrong. Like I need to let this person know that I love them. But it's like a really, lie, guys. I think another word was wanting to come out my mouth there, but I think that's a bit much. Right, we need to cap it somewhere, just in case. Yeah, just in case someone's. I was about to say just in case someone's kids watching this, but I really don't want to think so. I'm gonna have to put an 18+ on this. I think I need to put fucking 18+ on everything, but anyway, it's not, you know, people need to jump through more hurdles because you need to put your password and you're like, oh fuck this, I'm not putting this anyway. But yeah, that was about to come out my mouth. So it's kind of like yeah, but somebody knows now that that's okay, and that is very quite natural. You speak to me through music, and they were just singing to me a Snoop Dogg and Snoop Dogg and Akon song that actually is, it's, I think the radio edit would be I Wanna Something You. I can't even remember what the words in the, you can Google that, would be that word. I was hearing it, and then you speak to me through music, so that's really pretty funny. I want to be more than friends. That's just spirit having a bit of banter. Right, we'll let that person go. What else do you want to say? Do you want to give some feelings involved with that? Confusion, yeah. They were confused before. All seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. I think that's connected to maybe perhaps thinking somebody else was important. But like, you know, like soulmate or getting confused with like being, the energy was like, whoa, this, whenever I'm around this person, crazy shit happens, and something that's good and I'm drawn to them. But this is like, it can't be being that, wanting to, that's unhealthy, you know, that some kind of limit and beliefs had made somebody feel that was wrong. I could feel it all in my heart, but now they know that it's okay to have that passion, that desire. It's healthy. They've got a handle on their energy, and it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Boom, drop the mic. But we're going to do another person because that was. Let's just see if it's the same. And these are very romantic. Have you lost sight of what's really important? Remember a time when life was simpler and the world seemed like a giant playground? This is very Leo moon, just waiting to be explored. Perhaps it's time to rediscover that world together. Have fun. And no, I'm not just talking about sex. Leo is having fun. Everything happens for a reason. And even though the reason is sometimes unclear, like being took off the off-beaten path with different people, I graciously accept all that transpires in the knowing that it unfolds through love in accordance with the divine will of my soul. Right, I'm going to do one more and then I'm going to read the Rumi, and I really need to run because I need to pee. But you see, it's because I clear energy at the womb as well. It's because I've had the coffee and I've just drank all that fizzy water, to be fair, too, to keep it practical. But I mean, it is that. It's like it's like there's a lot of energy going on. Fucking look, right. So, release that person. That was a man. Right. I tried to be happy with someone else, but it backfired on me. That one comes out a lot. I'm terrified of being vulnerable with you in case I get hurt. I'm sorry, that was the same card again. I'm terrified that you're moving on from me. Same cards. I don't know why, but I feel so self-conscious around you. This time around, I'll do things right. Please trust me again. I'm sorry I took you for granted. I didn't understand my feelings in the past. It's all fitting. Right. And then we'll do it in this order now. Oh, one just left behind. It's the same one. Everything happens for a reason. They now realise it really has happened the way it's meant to, or you realise that. Life is forever changing in accordance with nature's divine will. May we lovingly embrace life's changing seasons and the knowledge that all is as it should be and that love is all there is. Break into the song. Right. Close your eyes if you want to. I mean, there's quite fast energy here. And feel your spiritual connection to everything on this planet. Every person, animal, tree and flower. Feel the ocean. I can feel all the healing going in if you're open to it at the heart. Feel the ocean, the wind, the sky, all in perfect harmony, moved by the one eternal flow of love. And to go with whatever they're for. Oh, they're telling me, right, so what is this person's block, or what is something else from this deck? Is that a throat chakra, I think, or what? Right, fucking sorry, it's not me, so I'm not going to be like, I'm fucking good at this shit, but I'm good because I just go with the flow, even when you could see the bits are like, oh god, I didn't like that word. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. And what is Leo energy? Pride. And you can be very proud of yourself, or you could be too proud and not, you know, you can either apologize or not. And this could be about karmic partners as well, like friends or whatever, that need to just apologize. Even if you're not going to get back someone's life, just apologize. But lots of people won't. You know what I mean? It's in your life, or maybe this is even you I'm talking to, but this can also be twin flames about where someone needs to drop the pride. Adversity. I accept the challenges are the best way to learn, and honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And then it works both ways. You cannot be honest, really truly honest with a twin flame, you know, in the way that you need to be until you're that with yourself, which is why my clients will advocate that, because think about it, if I'm this honest in public, think about how honest I am one-to-one, and it really opens up people's heart to be honest where they need to be. I would have been saying something really important there at 1444, the 144 number. So whatever I was saying. Right. I'll do a couple of these and then the love cards, the Rumi, and then I'm going where I piss myself, quite frankly. Right. So I've just got drawn empathy again. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. So this pit, yeah, both these people that I'm channeling, one was a man, and then I'm just leaving this one, whatever resonates. They understand. I know I was distracting from your pain. On a spiritual level, they know that they had to keep their distance for you to do what you're meant to do, to then come back. Right. It's kind of like, right, I was told that not too long ago, and I've actually been told by a few people that me and my twin flame, I feel this is for all twin flames, but particularly what me and him decided to do was really crazy. But it's kind of like, we agreed that I would come down and wake up first. I'm going to say this, I would come and wake up first, long before him, and have trust, belief, and faith that when he was meant to wake up, he would. So that I could help all you guys, basically, or whoever's drawn to me. And it was really, and again, one day I'll say, you know what I mean? It's like, I'll share more about that, but it was just, that's what they were telling me there. It's like, It's just probably why I just have a bit of a different perspective on some of this stuff. And I'm like, oh, I'm pretty fucking sweet to do that. I bury myself in work to forget you. And that's why it's related to that thing that woke me up this morning. That was something that I used to get guided to keep my energy high when I felt like shit. And it was just what I got led to, that I was enjoying. I was kind of like, I was putting it there. I was like, right, wherever he's at on his journey, whether, whatever's going on, I was like, lead him to the same stuff that makes me feel better online. So, yeah, I couldn't let you get close to me. I know that I crossed the line with you. I look for you everywhere, and let your friends help you. Ask for and help support from others. That feels related to the other one's heart. You begin to feel your heartbeat faster when you're a close bond. A love bond grows stronger over time. Thanks for backing me up, God, guides, because that's just what I've just said. That's why, I'm not going to be modest there, because it's Leo season. You can't be modest. I'm a Joan of Arc archetype here, basically saying that's why my energy is strong, because you're fucking, you know what I mean? The energy is really, really fucking strong. I mean, like people that I see when they're saying, I haven't seen them for 6 months, or I haven't seen them for 3 days, or I haven't seen them for 3 weeks. And I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, I get it. You like the person, you're kind of missing them because you haven't seen them. And I'm just like, so, you know what I mean? If people are feeling that impatient or that passionate with that, can you imagine after like, as long as myself or other people that I help, that it's even longer? It's a strong, strong energy. Right. So anyway, but you just got to, all this other shit that I've said, you've got to surrender the time in and be happy yourself and trust, and yeah, keep sending them love. Right. So because the biggest part of I came out the womb like pretty aware of spiritual shit, talking about angels and shit like that. And then it was 2012 where, again, remember I was strong activation of the light thing in the eyes and all that. 2010, 2012, I remember holding crystals and feeling a timeline shift, and then knowing, yeah, he's not going to get this for a while. And do you know what I mean? So that's really like, yeah. And I don't hear too many people describe it like quite like that, but there are. I get drawn to those people, but they don't come on here. And if they do, they don't talk. But I think they will start to come soon. Right, so sacred honouring ritual. Open your arms to the heavens and imagine sacred bounty pouring down more than you can hold. This is love's gift of plenty to you. Imagine whatever it is you want. Love, abundance, peace, passion, healing and purpose. Let it all descend into your body and soul, just like that. When you are ready, place your hands on your heart and say, or just listen to me, I am love's own. I'm seated with my brother Rumi, who loves me unconditionally. Open the love seed in the garden of the divine creator. I am blessed to fulfill my destiny. That word again, because these are destined unions. And this is only for the people that know that. If you're in any kind of doubt, you're either, it's not that you're not a thing, but you need to go to somebody that gets this, like myself, or if you resonate with somebody else, go and get that clarity, because there was a bits about the people that are confused. To become divinity awakened and embodied, to receive all of life with the wings of angels at my back, so I may rise with my sacred animal feet to dance with sacred delight upon this earth. Put your hands in prayer, bow your head for a moment. You've finished your sacred honouring ritual. Wow. Really need to pee, guys, not going to lie. So anyway, I'm going to get going. That was pretty lovely. Your spiritual awareness, oh Christ, look at this. They're having a wee laugh, but it's true. Your spiritual awareness is growing, and so too is your sexuality on the new moon of sex. Sensuality is heightened, and this has a magical effect on the one you love. I don't like that thought, because that happens anyway with him. There's fucking women flogging him like a magnet. A sacred union is reborn. Love is the present moment. And what else is Leo? Love is the present moment. But I ain't got gel the rest of the time. I'm not going to start getting that now. Just stay happy and loving yourself and in the present, and let the magic happen. Right. This is where I have to remember to unfold this. To unfold this. Yeah, let things unfold, but I was trying to say end this. Right. Girls, I'll see you soon. I'm going to pee. Sorry I'm an hour late, but sorry, it happened the way it was meant to happen. It's probably why I told the session after that I was going to be 5:30. I'll need to just message and say, a wee bit later. So again, I'm going to say again, people that are interested in booking a one-to-one Zoom with me, I am going to be focused on my group work. So like for the next 2 weeks, I've got quite a bit, not loads, but I've got availability in amongst the stuff that I do with groups to fit in a Zoom. So just if you want to do it, just book the crystal clear clarity transformational. Just book anything that's 144 on the thing, and then email me and tell me your available times, and we'll find a time. If for any reason you book it and we can't fit a time in August, I'll book you in for September. But it's just, just in case anyone, because someone had messaged me today just being like, can I get in? And I was like, yeah, I'm not that, it's just unforeseen. It's like, it's they're just telling me to say it basically. So probably just because I'm taking some time off just to focus on my group work, because I am going to be finishing that group soon and it's taking a lot of energy. And so is this, and I need to pee. But I love yous. Enjoy the rest of this magical new moon in Leo, whatever you're doing, whether it's something to do with your twin flame or whether it's just yourself. Just enjoy your own company and let go and surrender. And whoever it is that's meant to be in your life will come in when they're ready in divine time and not a moment sooner. So have a little trust and faith. I'm sure there's a song in that, but I gotta go. See you later. Bye. Love